Namaste, welcome. The focus for today's class is our hands, our wrist and the feet. We are going to get started in toe pose. The only prop that you might need is a blanket. I always like to have one, but totally optional. Come into toe pose, curling the toes under, spreading out each toe. You can do that with your hands also, and then placing your hips on your heels. If the hips are not quite able to come on the heels, that's fine. If this pose gets too uncomfortable, you can always come into any other comfortable seat, or you can take a break and come on your knees and then come back here. You want to cushion your knees with something, do that. So we'll get started in toe pose whenever you're ready. Right here, resting the palms on the thighs, closing down the eyes, stacking the spine. We always start by bringing awareness to the breath. Finding stillness before we get our body moving. Finding our center, our focus. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Nice long inhales, deep exhales. If you're feeling any heat around your feet, just embrace it as much as you can. Doing our best to keep the spine stacked. There's a tendency to lean forward when the stretch gets intense. On the next breath, bring your palms in front of the heart. Any intention that comes to mind, think of it now. And then slowly blink the eyes open, release the hands. We are going to work on our wrist while being in toe pose. Again, if it becomes too much, you can always come on your knees. We'll start with wrist roll, so interlace the fingers and then just start rolling out the wrist. And then switch direction. And then keep the interlace, extend the hands out, palms facing you, and stretch out the fingers as if you're trying to come out of that interlaced hands. So trying to open that bind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Now face the palms away from you and then try to bring the pinkies towards you. So thumb goes forward, pinky towards you, hold here, arms straight, shoulders relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake out the wrist. Right palm faces away from you. The left palm is going to press onto the fingers towards you, stretch out. The extensors right here, you'll feel the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other hand, same stretch. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side again. Now the palm faces you, fingers pointing down. Press at the back of the palm. Stretching the flexors, the top of the forearm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same stretch on the other side. Hold here for 5. You're almost done. Just bear with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then very quickly we are going to open and close our fist as fast as you can. Keep the shoulders relaxed, elbows bent. You don't have to extend the arms out. As fast as you can. You can even close down the eyes to focus. Open, close, open, close. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. We'll come into table, give the feet a little breather. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Come on tops of the feet and tap, tap. Tap, tap. Good job. Let's just flow for a few rounds of cow and cat, dropping the belly, chest, softening the elbows as you look forward. Inhale here, exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, few more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Alright, back to our rest. Turn the right fingers to face the right thigh. Now, many of us will not be able to do that completely, so do as much as you can. The fingers can face sideways or at an angle, all the way back if you can. Stay here or lean back without lifting the heel of the right hand. Keeping the fingers spread out, stretching out the extensors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Lean back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, come at the back of the palms. Fingers are going to face each other. If this is too much of a stretch, you can always bring the hips back so the stretch is not too much. Otherwise, stack shoulders over your wrist. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can always lean back a little and then release the stretch so that there's not too much pressure on the wrist. Shake out the hips. Good job. We'll come into Vajrasana now. So bringing the knees together, we'll counter the first pose. So the stretch is in the ankles now. Pause here. You can always slide a cushion or a blanket under to support the ankles. Give them a little cushion. Hands come by our side. We're going to do something called shin lifts. So we'll try to lift alternate shin as much as we can without shifting the weight too much on one side. Hands by our side. You can always place palms on blocks, up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep the spine nice and tall and continue. We'll do 5 each side and then we'll hold the last one. Even if the shin is not coming very high, just that action of lifting it is going to bring a nice stretch in the ankle. Now we are going to lean back and try to lift both shins. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. We will come back to the wrist now. I'm going to face the camera. Bring the thumb inside, make a fist, and then bring the hands out in front of you. Now roll the knuckles to face towards you. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake out the wrist. We are going to make a fist again, thumb inside, make a tight fist. If keeping the thumb inside doesn't serve you, you can always keep the thumb outside. We'll take both options. Make a tight fist as much as you can. And close down the eyes, focus, really squeeze. Hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then spread out the fingers. Really moving the fingers away from you, stretching the webbing between the fingers. Now this time the thumb is outside and make a tight fist, as tight as you can. As tight as you can. Even tighter. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then spread out the fingers again. Stretch out and release. Shake it out. Bring the hands out in front of you and then just turn the fingers to one side and then the other. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. We come back to our feet again. So come on your seat, face the short end of the mat, any side. Extend your legs out. We'll come into Dandasana. So relaxed here. Shake out the legs a little. Bounce them up and down. Alright, now we'll try to Bring the hands a little close to the hips, sitting tall, pointing the toes, and then flexing them. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Again, point. Flex. Point. Feeling the stretch in the front of the ankles. When we flex, we feel the stretch in the calves and engagement in the quads. Last one, point and hold here. Relax the shoulders. 5, as much as you can. Point. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the toes. Maybe the heels lift up. Stay here. 5. You have to engage the quads to do this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Good job. You're going to do some ankle rotations, trying to bring the outer edge of the feet as close to the mat as you can. Keep going. Another 3, 2, 1, and then switch direction. Let's do 3 more. 3 nice big circles. 2, 1, and relax. Last one, we're gonna crunch our toes and release. Crunch, release, crunch, release. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Very nice. We'll come on our backs. We're coming towards the end of our practice. Now, if you have that blanket handy, you can place it at the back of the mat to support the head. I always like to use one. Slowly make your way down. We'll take a twist before we get into Savasana. So place the right thigh on top of left. Hands can come out in cactus or they can come out into T position depending on how much space you have. And then scoot the hips over to the right side and drop the knees to the left. Do your best to keep the right shoulder blade grounded here. If the neck allows, you can turn the head towards the right shoulder. Close down the eyes if they aren't already. Breathing into the belly. Noticing the rise and fall in the chest and your abdomen. Slowing everything down. Last breath. If the head has turned, bring the head back center, then bring the knees back center. Uncross the legs. You might have to adjust the hips. Switch left thigh on top of right. Scoot the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right. Again, option to turn the head to the left, only if the neck allows. Come back to the breath. Let go of any holding. Completely release, soften. Inhale, we come back center, bringing the head and then the knees back and crossing the legs. Readjust the hips. Let's hug the knees to the chest. Vajrasana, windbreak pose. If the neck allows, the nose can come towards the knees and vice versa. Wrap your hands around the shins. Squeeze yourself on the inhale. And on the exhale, release. Lower the head down. Extend the legs long, or you can always take the bent knee knocking option for your Savasana. If you are extending the legs, try to bring the feet as wide as the mat and let the ankles splay open. You can rest the palms on the belly or bring them by your side, pressing up or down. And then slowly surrender to gravity. Let go of any control from the body, the breath. Just setting everything free, even the mind. Relax. 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 Slowly begin to deepen your breath, wiggling the fingers, the toes. Option to take a full body stretch by extending the legs long, arms overhead while the toes stretch out. And then bend the knees, make your way to any side. We're going to pause here for a couple of breaths. On the next inhale, bring yourself to any comfortable seat. Closing down the eyes once we arrive. And then bring the palms in front of the heart. Always acknowledging the practice, the effort, giving yourself credit for the time that you took out to take care of yourself today. Palms to the forehead, our third eye, we bow with gratitude always. Begin to rub the palms into each other, generate some warmth, placing the warm palms on your eyes, your face, blinking the eyes open with a beautiful smile. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.